Welcome back, everybody, to the Cirque Show 24/7. This is episode 13 of the CW's Flash, entitled The Nuclear Man. So let's get right into it. All right, guys, The Nuclear Man. This episode was very interesting because there was no like villain of the week or anything like that. It was more of a just move along some of these side characters and kind of see what Barry's at, and nothing like too spectacular happened. But at the same time, we got a lot more information in this episode about Ronnie, about Dr. Stein or Steen, however you want to say it. And see how they became like bonded together. Because the whole goal is to kind of separate them. So they can get back to their significant other, because Caitlin, she's trying to get Ronnie back, and Dr. Steen, he has a wife and he wants to get back to his life. And what's so interesting about it is the way how they bonded, and the way they explained that is like each of the host bodies took the stronger aspects of their body parts or their functions and stuff. Obviously, the body and the physique of Ronnie, that's why he's the host. But he has the brain of Dr. Stein, because I guess he's the more brilliant one. He's the smarter one. So I like the way they explained that. And what's so great about this is, like I said, there's no villain in this episode, no villain of the week or anything like that. And you just get to know these characters a little bit more, and you get to sympathize with their significant other, and you get to sympathize with Ronnie and Dr. Steen and how they came to be, and how it's kind of putting a strain on like their relationships with their loved ones, and how they just want to get back to like their normal lives and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed that part about this episode. I love the chemistry between Caitlin and Ronnie, and you can tell that she still has those moments where she really cares for him, but she's been fighting those moments because she's trying to let him go, and she's trying to move forward with her life. But once she sees him, once he gets his haircut, it reminds her of what she used to have and stuff. So I like the chemistry that her and Ronnie has in this episode. I think Robbie Amell, who plays Ronnie, he did a fantastic job playing two versions of Ronnie, playing like the Ronnie version, and then playing like the smarter, more elegant version of Dr. Stein, I'm sorry. I thought it was good. I thought he played it really good, and he's going to be a very cool character, whatever they tend to do with him once the split actually happens. I like the science behind it. I like how they introduce like the part that goes to his chest, and what the meaning of it, and what's its function, and how he got it. And he got it from Dr. Wells, Wells's own suit from the Reverse Flash. He got like some part of that to kind of to help Ronnie and stuff. So that was really good. And the reason why Wells actually helped him is because it's going to throw off the course of not Starling City, of just the city. And he doesn't need that to happen at this moment. He needs everything to be intact for Barry to still be on his path and stuff. So I like that. I like the fact that he had to put certain things aside to say, okay, I don't want to do this, but I have to do this because I don't need anything to mess up Barry's course and where I want him to be at in the future. And what else we get to see, speaking of Barry, in this episode, we get to see more of his like relationship, and he's got like this new love interest, and he's really into her, and he's trying to juggle his love life with his work life and his superhero work life. And that was really cool. And that was cool effects, and how he's going back and forth trying to do both things at the same time, and it's kind of hurting his relationships because he really likes this girl, and he's just getting over Iris. And you can kind of see like the jealousy between Iris, and how she's like, oh, he's kind of moved on from me, and I don't know if I like that. I don't know what it is. So you kind of see Iris kind of doubt herself and her true feelings that she has for Barry, because it's bound to happen. But I do like the fact that Barry kind of stood up to her and said, yo, I don't have those kind of feelings for you anymore. I'm trying to move on with my life, and I just want you to be happy for me and not kind of like mess this up. And like I said, I like the new girl who Barry's with. I think she's a great counterpart to Barry. A lot of great moments with like the pepper and stuff. So it was really really good. Just having like that kind of a one-off episode. Just having Barry just be a normal guy and do normal guy things and kind of balance his relationship and his chemistry with this new love interest was very very good. And like the last part of this whole episode, you do have Joe, you have Cisco. They're kind of still investigating the whole Barry's mother's murder, and Joe is still very very headstrong on the fact that he thinks that Dr. Wells has some part to do with it. They actually find some more evidence at the house. Like I said, they find some more evidence at the house, and it kind of shows like these little photographs of who was actually there and what kind of took place. They find some extra blood. They find that it was, like they said, two people. It was two speedsters there. One had Barry's blood, a future Barry's blood, and then another one they couldn't identify with the blood. But for me, like I said, I still do think that Dr. Wells is the future Barry. That's just my opinion. I could be totally wrong. I don't know. But I still think it could be Dr. Wells' blood. Like, you don't know. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I'm still kind of sticking to it. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, but that's just me. I think he is the older version of Barry. But anyway, like I said, I really like this episode. To have an episode where you get to learn more about these new characters, especially Firestorm. He's very interesting of a character. Have an episode where you don't have a villain of the week and still have a great character episode and have like great moments, especially like with Cisco and Joe, and they're in the house of like the house of the MILF and like the hot mom, and she's kind of hitting on Joe and stuff. And Cisco's like, I won't judge you if you do what you need to do. So you like I say, it was great little moments, great funny moments. So what you guys think about this episode? Please like this video, comment, subscribe, tell me what you thought. And as always, this is the Cirque Show 24/7. Be easy.